What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. This is going to be my second video on the Steam Winter Sale 2022, and in this video I'll be going over some games which are currently priced below $5. This video is particularly for those who have a lower budget this time around, or if you're planning to buy one or many games under $5. Also, in case you missed it, I uploaded a video covering games on their new historical low price yesterday. Though most of them are priced above $5, I would still recommend you guys to check it out, and you might find something you like. With that said, let's start this video off with Firewatch. It's a story-driven, first-person adventure game. You play as Henry, a man who takes a job as a fire lookout in the Wyoming wilderness after a personal tragedy. While on the job, you communicate with your supervisor, Delilah, over a handheld radio. The story follows Henry and Delilah's relationship as they interact with each other and the events that unfold around them. Firewatch is known for its beautiful graphics and immersive story. The game's narrative is driven by the conversations between Henry and Delilah, and the choices you make during these conversations can affect the direction of the story. The game's setting in the Wyoming wilderness is also a highlight, with the game's unique art direction and use of color contributing to the game's atmosphere. If you enjoy story-driven games and are looking for a unique and immersive experience, Firewatch might be worth considering. It's on a discount of 75% at 220 rupees. $499, £418, and €487. Next up, Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut. The game is set in a cyberpunk world, where humans have started to augment their bodies with mechanical parts to enhance their abilities. You play as Adam Jensen, a security officer who becomes embroiled in a conspiracy after a terrorist attack on his company leaves him gravely injured and in need of augmentations to survive. The game has an engaging story, compelling characters, and deep gameplay mechanics that allow players to approach missions in a variety of ways. If you are a fan of the stealth genre or action RPG games, Deus Ex Human Revolution is definitely worth checking out. The Director Cut includes all of the content from the original game, as well as additional content such as the Missing Link DLC. You can get it at 85% off for just 84 rupees, $299, £194, and €299. Next, we have Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. It's an action-adventure game set in the Star Wars universe. It follows the story of a young Jedi named Cal Kestis, who is on a quest to rebuild the Jedi Order. You can use a variety of abilities and skills to fight against enemies, solve puzzles, and explore various planets and locations in the Star Wars universe. The game also features some Souls-like elements, but isn't as punishing as other Souls-like games. It's a great mix of Souls-like combat and the iconic lightsaber. The sequel to this game is releasing next year, so if you haven't played it yet, now's a good time to do so. You can grab it for 88% off at 263 rupees, $479, £419, and €479. Next up, we've got Fallout 4. It's a post-apocalyptic action RPG, and the fifth main installment in the series. You play as a survivor who emerges from a long-term cryogenic stasis in a post-apocalyptic world. You must navigate the game's open world, which includes the city of Boston and its surrounding area, while completing quests and engaging in combat with various creatures. You also have the ability to build and customize your own settlements. It's a great RPG, especially at this price. I would also recommend using some mods, which help improve your experience. It's available for 75% off at 249 rupees, $499, £399, and €499. At number 5, we have Mad Max, which is another open-world action-adventure game based on the film franchise. You play as a lone warrior in a post-apocalyptic world where survival is key. Scavenge for resources, build and upgrade your vehicles, and fight off rival factions in order to survive. The game features a large open-world environment, which allows you to explore and discover various locations, and has satisfying hand-to-hand and gun combat. Mad Max is usually overlooked by a lot of people, and another reason behind its not-so-successful launch is Metal Gear Solid 5. Both of them released on the same day, and Metal Gear Solid 5 being the bigger and more anticipated game, attracted more people towards it. I would recommend Mad Max to anyone who enjoys open worlds and combat like the Batman games. You can get it for 75% off at 247 rupees, $499, £399, and €499. Next up, we have Shadow Warrior 2, a fast-paced, over-the-top and gory first-person shooter. It's available for 90% off right now at 130 rupees, $299, £249, and €289. If you're looking for something on the sale which is just fun to play and keeps you entertained for a while, Shadow Warrior will surely do the job. It's not that great when it comes to the story and narrative, but for everything else it offers, it's a solid deal for the price. Next up, there's Dishonored Definitive Edition. The game features a non-linear gameplay, with multiple paths and choices that affect the story and the ending. You can choose to be stealthy and take out enemies without being detected, which is essentially the way it's meant to be played, but the game lets you go in guns blazing and take down enemies head-on. The game also has a wide variety of powers and abilities that can be unlocked and upgraded, such as the ability to teleport, slow down time, or summon swarms of rats. Dishonored is known for its dark, gritty and immersive world, great storytelling, and the freedom it gives to players in terms of gameplay and character development. It's a decade-old game, but has aged really well and still holds up to today's standards. You can get the base game for $249, but I would highly recommend the Definitive Edition, as it includes not only the base game, but also every DLC, which are worth checking out. It's going for 75% off at 249 rupees, $499, 399 pounds, and 499 euros. Next up, we've got Black Mesa. It was initially released as a fan-made mod for the critically acclaimed Half-Life, but the mod turned out to be so good that Valve, the creators of Half-Life, approved for the mod to be released and distributed. If you have never played Half-Life, Black Mesa is the best way to experience it, as it's a complete remake, getting rid of the rather janky gameplay of the old game. It also tells an interesting and suspenseful story, so just know that it's definitely worth checking out if it sounds even mildly interesting to you. You can get it for 75% off at 132 rupees, $499, 374 pounds, and 374 euros. At number 9, we have Inside. It's an atmospheric puzzle platformer. You play as a young boy as he navigates through a dystopian world, filled with dangers and mysteries. The story of Inside is minimalistic, with no explicit narrative, but that's what makes it so interesting. It has an intriguing and thought-provoking story, which is told through the gameplay and environmental storytelling rather than traditional cutscenes or dialogue. The game has overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam, and you can get it for 90% off at just 56 rupees, $199, 149 pounds, and 199 euros. And last but not the least, we have Doom. It's the 2016 reboot of the franchise, and surely needs no introduction. Fast-paced, brutal and gory gameplay, and an awesome soundtrack. It's extremely well optimized, and you shouldn't face any problems running it, as long as you have a decent PC. It's available for 75% off at 399 rupees, $499, 399 pounds, and 499 euros. And that's pretty much it. These were some games that are below the $5 price tag, which I think everyone should at least consider checking out if they're planning to buy something from this sale. Hope you guys found this video useful. If you did, make sure to let me know by leaving a like, and if there's something you would like to recommend from this sale, make sure to comment it down below. It would help someone looking for more suggestions. Also let me know if you would like to see more videos on the winter sale covering different genres of games. If you're new to the channel and enjoy the content I put forward, please consider subscribing. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.